Welcome to
Going
Facts.
back there tonight, and you know what's on my mind. So
If this is your first time watching a Facts episode, hi, I'm Jeremiah. Nice to meet you. And I'm glad that you're here for an episode of this amazing series where we dive deep into the lies that our generations are being told. Today, we're going to be talking about emotional intelligence. At the very base of emotional intelligence is how you perceive and act with your own emotions. How do your emotions impact your decisions? Do you let them impact your decisions? Because that is a choice. You don't have to let your emotions impact what you do. Your mental has to be strong. Your mental state, your mental health has to be strong. To have a good mental and emotional balance, you have to have a strong mental health first. Because your emotions have been embedded in you since you were born. You've always had your emotions, but with your mentality, you have to form that. You have to build that over time. What makes you feel a certain way? And how do you let those emotions impact your mental decisions? How do you let those emotions impact your daily routines, your daily habits, and your personality? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. And so, after you get past that first barrier of understanding your own emotions, you can become emotionally intelligent with others' emotions. Start to be more mindful and attentive to how your friends react to certain situations. For example, I'm in school today and we have a new phone policy to where we can't have our phones at all. And it sucks for me as a content creator. I know. But some of my friends get so worked up and so emotional, they show these signs of distress and anger for not being able to use their phones in school. And me being an emotionally intelligent person, I come from a place of understanding why that makes them feel that way. They grew up with their phones. For their entire lives, they've had a technological device in front of their faces. So, of course, they're going to feel some sort of distress, some sort of anger, or some sort of sadness for not being able to keep their phone. Even if they want to use the excuse for, contacting a parent for an emergency, which it is somewhat a valid excuse, but more importantly, we know why they want to have their phones. To have that freedom to have control in their downtime. Because you're not on your phone the whole time during school. You want to use your phone during your downtime. That's just how it works. Whether it's laziness or just doom scrolling. They want to have their phone, and it's totally valid for them to feel that way. And so, me, even though I don't agree with them, I don't mind putting my phone up. I completely, and not completely, I mostly agree with the phone rule. And I'm going to abide by it, and I'm not going to complain about it. But just because I don't directly agree with how my friends feel doesn't mean that I'm not emotionally intelligent to how they feel. Does that make sense? Just because I don't agree with them doesn't mean I don't understand their emotions and validate them because they are valid. How you feel is valid. How you feel is completely natural and normal. It is. And not normal in a sense of what is good and just because we know that all of our emotions fall short of the glory of God because of our humanity. But just normal in the sense that every human on this earth has that human emotion. And so you're not alone in any aspect. You're normal. And so that emotional intelligence, like I said, comes first from internalizing, looking inside, looking deep at your own emotions and learning how to process those in a healthy way. How can you deal with your emotions in a healthy way that won't impact your decisions, your mental decisions? How can you be a more patient person? How can you have more self control through adversity and through tough emotions, difficult situations that you're thrown into in your life? How can you find that solitude and to still be able to work despite how you feel? Right now, it's like 10:30 at night. I'm used to going to bed at 9:15. But I had to shut my emotions off. I was in my bed completely tired, ready to go to bed. Hadn't done any of my skincare or my nightly routines. Hadn't made a video. Hadn't edited or uploaded yesterday's video. But I wanted to go to bed. And so my emotions, my tiredness, my weariness told me to go to sleep. But my mental demanded that I go and get things done. It demanded that I go and finish my routines, sit my butt down, get my microphone, and make a video because that's what I love to do. And I'm building a foundation right now. I'm building a legacy. I'm building a brand. And that's more valuable to me than the comfort of going to sleep a little bit earlier. When I know I could have structured my day better to where I could have went to sleep on time if I didn't spend X amount of minutes, seconds, hours scrolling on my phone when I could have been more productive. Does that make sense? Are you clicking with that? Emotional intelligence. Look inward, then look outward. You can't start outward. You can't be emotionally intelligent with other people and not yourself. You can't understand other people's emotions and validate them, or maybe even can go and give them constructive criticism without first looking inward, without first analyzing yourself, your own cycles. Take that in first. You are your own homework. Think of it like that. When it comes to emotional intelligence, you are your own homework. This is your chance to practice your emotional intelligence on yourself. You live with this person every single day. This person has unique emotions. Analyze those, and you'll be able to do the same thing in other people in your life. It's so simple when you really look down at the base of what emotional intelligence is. So really be mindful of that as you go throughout your day or your night, or just, let's say this next week, let's set a goal, because goals are healthy to set. Let's set a goal that for the rest of the week, you're emotionally intelligent. Limit the arguments and try to get a clear grasp and understanding of where people are coming from before you give a rebuttal. And make sure your rebuttal is given in a loving way and not a harmful or finger pointing type of way. I love y'all. And honestly, that's facts. Yo! Thanks for catching the episode of Facts. I want to see you in the next one. So please click the video on screen to go and watch it. I hope to see you there.